Yellowjackets is undeniably one of the biggest sensations on TV. It revolves around a high school girls' soccer team fighting to stay alive in the wilderness after their plane goes down, and how the time spent in the wilderness affects the present-day life of the survivors. To the delight of the Yellowjacket fans, the show is returning with a second season in 2022. But who among the cast is returning for Yellowjackets Season 2? Let's find out. First up, who stays in Season 2? Although we witnessed some casualties in Season 1, the remaining favorite feral women of the show are expected to return to the screen in Season 2. As we all know, the show runs two parallel timelines, one showing the immediate aftermath of the incident and the other showing the effects of the accident 25 years later. So it's likely that we'll see both the younger and the older versions of our main characters. On top of that, we can expect to see a lot more of the incredible older cast in the new season, led by Melanie Lynskey, Christina Ricci, Juliette Lewis, and Tawny Cypress as Shauna, Misty, Natalie, and Thaisa. In the new season, we should expect to see more of the younger version of Lottie, played by Courtney Eaton, now that we know how she's at the helm of her cannibalistic movement. Anything goes for survival, after all. In the same way, we should also expect to see Van's younger version, played by Liv Hewson, in the new season, as she is Lottie's main follower in the deserted woods. We also know that Travis managed to come out of the woods alive, so we should expect to see his teen part return to the screen. The same goes for the characters of Coach Ben Scott, Akila, Mari, and Javi, hopefully played by Steven Kruger, Kia King, Alexa Barajas, and Luciano LaRue in the same order. Let's talk more about the older cast of Yellowjackets Season 2. Let's talk more about the older female leads. Melanie Lynskey is an Australian actress who's appeared in several indie and cult classic films, including Heavenly Creatures and But I'm a Cheerleader. For her latest role, she played the wife of Leonardo DiCaprio in the Netflix satirical comedy Don't Look Up. Christina Ricci has appeared in a number of films, including Casper, Penelope, Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, Prozac Nation, and Lizzie Borden Took an Axe. Juliette Lewis is famous for starring in several indie films in the 90s, including Cape Fear, Natural Born Killers, and From Dusk Till Dawn. Like the rest of the female cast, Tawny Cypress also comes forth with a stellar portfolio and has abundant TV experience. She played supporting roles in several hit shows, including Heroes, House of Cards, The Good Wife, and Billions. Warren Cole, Sarah Desjardins, Rukia Bernard, and Aidan Stocks should also return to the screen in Season 2 as contemporary families of Shauna, Misty, Natalie, and Thaisa. So who wouldn't make it to Season 2? Also, there might be some bad news for the fans, as some of the characters may not return for Season 2. It has been confirmed that the character of Jessica, a reporter played by Rekha Sharma, is dead, owing to Misty's sneaky, little lethally laced cigarette. The same goes for the character of Adam, played by Peter Gadiot, who, despite several convincing fan theories about his identity, was just another guy that couldn't make it to the second season. Next, are we going to see new old characters? But wait, there's more. There are speculations about new characters appearing in the second season of the Yellowjackets. However, new cast members are not yet confirmed. Still, we expect to see the old version of the Antler Queen herself, Lottie. Also, she is not the only Yellowjacket we haven't met in the series so far. The creators of Yellowjackets, Ashley Lyle and Bart Nickerson, have confirmed that even more grown-up survivors will be introduced in Season 2. Exciting, right? We hope to see a bunch of new old faces in the upcoming season of Yellowjackets. Here's the best part. The new members of the cast are going to be actors who appeared in one of your favorite 90s TV shows or movies. There's still more. According to the show's makers, we should hope to see new members in the form of Lottie's cult members, and in the form of some noisy investigator or Adams or Jessica Roberts' family members. One thing that seems clear is that the much-anticipated Season 2 of the thrilling Yellowjackets is expected to return with a bigger and more fabulous cast, most of whom would be older actors. Now for some other news. When is the production of Season 2 going to start? Since the announcement of Season 2, fans have been actively waiting for the production of the new season to start. According to the writers of the show, their team is in the writing process and is just getting started on the actual scripts. The writers have also mentioned in interviews that they have all been brainstorming for several months now, and the production is expected to start during the late summer of 2022. The makers of Yellowjackets face one problem: the stacking costs of depicting a snowy winter season while shooting in sunny British Columbia. The showmakers expect to tackle this problem through creativity and a secret ingredient they call the movie magic. We should definitely expect to see some CGI or practical effects at play in Season 2. What should we expect from the new season of Yellowjackets? As we speculate more about Season 2 of Yellowjackets, we need to ask, what what will Season 2 be about? Well, there's no simple answer to this question. There's a lot to unpack here. So many mysteries left to be solved when Yellowjackets returns for Season 2. Who's the girl that succumbed to the rest of the girls' cannibalism in the first episode? Who built that creepy cabin in the middle of nowhere? What the hell is going on with Ty? But we can be certain about one thing. The central conflict will likely involve Lottie's rise as a cult leader in the past, as well as her resurgence in the present. We can hope to see more of the 96 timeline, where the survivors are in their woodsy, feral, cannibal phase. At the end of Season 1, Lottie had Nat kidnapped, and it's likely that Shauna, Ty, and Misty will save their friend in Season 2. Things are not as simple as they seem. In the new season, Shauna will also have to navigate the repercussions of murdering Adam, especially not that her daughter Callie knows. On top of that, Ty is possessed by some kind of supernatural force. On top of that, Jackie's death in the previous season could prove to be a turning point for the teens in the new season. It was, after all, a tragic loss for many of the survivors, which could push them to new emotional extremes we haven't witnessed in the previous season as they continue to survive. It is safe for us to say that Season 2 of Yellowjackets is packed with mind-blowing plot twists. While the new season is expected to answer some of the old questions, it is also expected to raise a number of new ones. We should expect things to get much messier for New Jersey's high school soccer champions in Season 2 of Yellowjackets. Now for some new shows coming out this year. The year 2022 is going to be full of excitement, as new seasons of some of the other highly watched and well-anticipated TV shows will also air this year. On top of the list is Season 4 of Stranger Things. Finally, after 3 long pandemic-delayed years, fans will travel back to Hawkins, Indiana, to the Demogorgon-infested world. Season 4 will drop in 2 parts. Volume 1 will drop on May 27th, just in time for Memorial Day weekend, and Volume 2 will arrive on July 1st. Another great season dropping this year in Season 3 of The Boys. We can finally say The Boys are back in town. A show about intrinsically bad superheroes is expected to return with a 3-episode premiere, with the rest of the season rolling out weekly in June. Get ready to meet some new superheroes and see what the mysterious Congresswoman Victoria Newman has in store for the audience. Also, the fan favorite Peaky Blinders is returning with the 6th season. Thomas Shelby and his crime family aren't done taking down their rivals quite yet. Stephen Knight's hit period drama returns for the final season this year. Let your hopes run high. You can never go wrong with a good old season of Peaky fucking Blinders. Lastly, here's a very interesting pick. Ms. Marvel, the much anticipated and much awaited Disney Plus show, is going to air this June. What's so special about this Disney show? Well, it's extremely big on diversity and inclusion. The show is about a Muslim teenager, Kamala Khan from New Jersey, who dreams of becoming a superhero, and then she eventually becomes one. This show offers people of color representation in the magnificent Marvel universe on an unprecedented level. Exciting, right? That's a wrap for this video. Who are you most excited to see return in the new season of Yellowjackets? Let us know in the comments below. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. See you in the next one.